Hey, what's up everyone? Today I am having this absolutely beautiful stuffed portobello mushroom for lunch, and I thought I'd show you how I'm going to make it. I am going to start off here by cleaning the gills out of my portobello mushroom. So you can just use a spoon and kind of scoop them out. Be really careful when you go around the edges because they'll break really easily, so put your finger back there to kind of brace your mushroom like so. You also want to go ahead and just kind of pinch that stem, pull it out. Now that he's all cleaned out, go ahead and get some aluminum foil, put a little spritz of olive oil down here, and then we're going to give him a little spritz on top. This is a spray olive oil. I don't know, I use it when I'm kind of being a little bit lazy, but it's organic and the only ingredient is olive oil. Hit it up with some kosher salt on the inside. You can do the outside too, actually, if you want to. We'll get a little bit out there. And some black pepper. And I'm going to wrap this up, and it's going to go into my air fryer for about 10 minutes on 400 degrees. Okay, so here we are. It's about 8.5 minutes later, and I had it in there on 400 degrees. Be careful because this is going to have steam coming out of it. You don't want to get burned. So this is what it looks like, all beautiful. You can see it's kind of steamed itself in there, so it's nice and juicy over on the edges. So on the very bottom, I am going to put just a couple little bites of goat cheese. I absolutely love goat cheese. Next, some arugula. I have it destemmed. I just like to pull like the long stems off of it. Put that right on. Next I'm going to put down some mozzarella, and I have the regular shredded, and I also have some fresh. And I'm now adding the chicken that I completely forgot about. This is from last night's dinner. We just had like a little bit of leftover chicken breast, so it's going to my lunch today. So chicken. Then I'm putting my cheese back on top of the chicken, and this is going under the broiler. So this is about 2 minutes under the broiler, and then I'm going to add a couple of tomatoes onto the top of it, some sea salt, and I really like this one. This is a fleur de sel, and I also really like Malden. This is Malden inside of my little container here. So I am going to be using that one today, and you just kind of break it up as you put it on. A little fresh pepper. And I also have some pistachio pesto, which I made yesterday, and I will absolutely leave you the recipe for this because it is fantastic. A little bit of balsamic reduction, and I bought this one at Costco. I do like it. I like to make it homemade too, but you know, you don't always have time for everything. So this one though is just balsamic and sugar and like the naturally occurring sulfites. So if you happen to go to Costco, it's a pretty tasty one. So there's my lunch, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me, and happy cooking, everyone.